as you start to progress through from level 1, where you take almost every client that comes to you, to level 2, to level 3, you need to prioritize the long-term vision of your company. And that's assuming you've taken time to write the long-term vision of your company. Here's what I mean. I saw a very expensive gym. They were funded by a medical group. And what they were doing was they would have adults come in, and then they'd have this big athlete program in the off seasons. The athlete program would generate like $10,000 for those 3 months for them. And they would give the athletes the 4, 5, 6 time slots, PM time slots, and then basically discontinue the adults, say, hey, we're gonna be open again in 3 months. And then they would try to get their adults back, and then they would try to get the athletes back, and they would flop back and forth. And while that $10,000 for those 3 months was great, it was costing them tens of thousands of dollars over the year because they weren't prioritizing the long-term benefits. They were chasing that shiny item before they really thought about what could really truly grow their company. And this long-term value for members that are going to be around the most often. So that's one example, but we can think of a lot. We get offered to go out and do group training on site or for different EMS or firefighters and police. And while we do a lot to support those groups, we're not going to take a trainer off the floor and send them there because it's something cool to do. We're going to make sure it's a situation that fits for both of us in the long-term vision of our company and hook them up with the training that they need. So add that filter. Don't just chase the shiny objects. Think about long-term value.